or a farmer, or a kid in school. Whatever you are, you've got a job to do. Whether you're trading on the market or doing the dishes at home. But when the day's work's done, when you come home to your evening's rest and you sit in comfortable and familiar surroundings, don't you wonder what it might feel like to sit in high places? For example, have you ever wished you could sit here, in the seat of the President of the United States? Recline on a medieval throne. Or perhaps you'd like to be out in the great outdoors, recklessly perched in a bosun's chair, your life in your hands, or with many lives in your hands. This way. Do you envy a pilot seated in his cockpit with death at his fingertips and a vital target in range of his bomb sight? Don't you wish you were sitting behind the wheel going a mile a minute as you race against death? Or do you? How would you like to tame the fury of a bucking bronc? Or crouched on a bobsled plummeting down a snowbanked mountain? Have you ever wondered how it must feel to sit in judgment, or for the last time, in the judgment seat? Put all these seats together. Spin them until they split apart. The throne, the cockpit, the bosun's chair, the saddle. Until all that's left are bits and pieces. And what do you have? The very same bits and pieces that go into the making of another kind of seat. One with a magic power all its own. The power to carry you on a magic carpet over the roads of high adventure to the far corners of the world and of history. What hearty spirit is this chair intended for? Pardon me, folks, would you like the thrill of your lives simply by sitting down in a magic chair?
Sure!
Come on, son. He's not talking to us.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm talking to everyone who loves adventure, romance, mystery, danger.
Where's the chair?
Just down the street. Go ahead, folks. Why don't you make believe you're soldiers of fortune? Adventure, thrilling adventure is waiting for you in this theater. In every theater. The ticket waiting for you at the box office, that's your passport to faraway places. Go on in and sit down. And presto, a whole banquet of thrills will be spread before your eyes. The magic chair takes you back in history 2,000 years, back to the time of Nero and the thrill of a chariot race. Now you're part of the race. Your heart is pounding as you speed over the ground to the plaudits of your fellow Romans. Boy, aren't you glad you risked your life without really having to risk it? Now you come face to face with this terrifying monster of the jungle and watch with bated breath as he invades the stone jungle of a big city. You travel swiftly to the burning sands of Africa, the desert stronghold of the Sheik, who is riding to the rescue of a damsel in distress. Handsome he is. Dear me, that's practically the way George courted me. When all Americans are in action, you sit on the bench sharing the joys and heartaches of the play. You've read about earthquakes. You've heard tales about them, but have you ever had the earth actually shake under you? From your magic chair, you can live through this awesome experience. You can brave the hurricane without fear. And when disaster strikes, you and 200 million others like you find yourself upon the scene, suffering with the sufferers, yet coming out unscathed and able to do something about preventing such things from ever happening again. You get a grandstand view of the greatest destructive force of all time, the atomic bomb. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to be a human fly, your magic chair can satisfy your curiosity. Here you have the thrill of the high and dizzies, and you can laugh at it, too. Your blood curdles as you're ambushed by Indians. You may be only 8, but you're fighting back, even with your toy pistol. When all hope seems lost, here they come in the nick of time. You're saved. The United States Cavalry always rides to the rescue.